Get you through my morning every day. Every morning.
Ladies and gentlemen, Adelaide's Jody and Hazy on Nova.
Fitzy Fridays, Fitzy Fridays. Da, 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 da.
Fitzy Fridays.
We say a very good morning to the one, the only, the epic Ryan Fitzgerald. How are you?
Have I been drafted pre-season, have I? Like, it's usually just the footy season, but I feel like I'm hazy. I'm out training with the seniors. Is that correct?
Yes, you're a late pick. You're a supplemental selection period pick here. Fitzy, congratulations. Welcome to the big leagues.
I feel like, is this father-son rule? You could be my son, obviously, Hazy, but I'm your father, Joe, so we're going to run with that?
Yeah, let's do it.
Oh,
That's fine.
well, that's not good because I've got daddy issues.
Tighten it, no family.
How are you guys? It's good to have you back on air. I'm excited to be involved this year.
Oh, we're excited to have you. Speaking of dads, what's your dad's name again?
Mick Fitzgerald.
All right. I just want to make an observation about the cricket, please. So I was there on Wednesday on the first day, and I went along thinking people would get around it out the back, but everyone seemed interested in watching cricket, so I was like, whatever, and I left the ground, Fitzy. Yeah. And then I was just flicking through Instagram on my way out, and there was a post from Fitzy18 that said, extremely important shot taken at the cricket. Very first time 3 generations of Fitzgeralds have had a photo taken. One moment in time ruined by eldest generation, Mick, distracted by a woman walking past the hill. And it was right about the time that I left, and I thought, oh my God, I've ruined the Fitzgerald family photo. I'm so sorry.
No, Dad had his eye. We had one photo. We got another supporter to take the photo, and unfortunately, Dad was looking at a woman walking past the hill at the time, and he's not looking at the camera, so he missed the shot. We went back yesterday, and my son Houston, who's a big Travis Head fan, we were lucky enough to see Trav hold up the bat for his ton. What an amazing ton it was, and it was a magnificent first 2 days of cricket.
It was very nice. It's a shame it's going to be over by lunchtime today, Fitzy.
I know. For everyone that wants to go Friday, Saturday, I don't think they're going to get any cricket tomorrow. You're right, it'll be over today.
Yeah.
Fitzy,
before we were talking about regretful tattoos, and you wouldn't believe it, Jodie was telling us about a tattoo that she's got. Can you believe it? She's got a crazy little tattoo that she needs to get repaired?
When did you get that? How long ago was that, Jodes?
I'll take over from here. You wouldn't believe it, Fitzy. She's got a couple of little W's on both butt cheeks. Just a little Wow Jones type setup from back in the day.
Which you can view that on a bus that's driving past with Jodie on it sometimes.
It needs to be a point of difference with this show.
that could be our new promo shot. I agree.
Wow, Jones.
How good was mooning? Mooning from the school bus when someone got off was one of the best of all time.
I can't say I've ever done it, Fitzy. I bet you have, though. I bet you have, Hazy.
Once or twice back in the youth. Fitzy, have you got any regretful tattoos? And if not you, surely some mates from back in the day.
Yeah, I do. I've got a couple of stories for you. I'll tell you, did you hear about the Geelong supporter? Have you spoken about him in 2007?
No.
Neville? A guy called Neville, 2007. So Geelong won the night premiership at the start of the year and the day premiership in 2007.
Yeah.
He went over to Thailand, and for $150, he got 2 tattoos, one on each arm. The guy said to him, write down what you want on your left arm, what you want on your right arm. So he wrote, left arm, I want 2007 night premiers. Right arm, I want 2007 day premiers. Unfortunately, when he'd finished, he'd had a few drinks. He wasn't watching as the guy was doing it. He had a tattoo that said left arm. They tattooed the words left arm, night premiers, and on his right bicep, it said 2007 gay premiers. And if you do not believe me, Google the story. 2007 Geelong, Thailand tattoo, and you will see it come up. It is amazing.
The little Thai tattoo artist is like, wow, I didn't think there was a premiership for such a thing, but here we are.
There you go.
So when I first went to Sydney, I was 21 years of age, and I thought I had to keep up my South Australian sort of exterior and this tough man. So I said to the boys, I said, I'm going to get a tattoo at King's Cross. I'd had a few drinks, and I saw this symbol that I liked, that there was this martial art, sort of a mix between a yin-yang, and I got a Tramp stamp, Jody, on the lower back.
Oh, no.
And I walked in there, and there were these 2 formidable characters in there that I swear have stored bodies in swamps somewhere. So they were mixed up with a few gangs, and then there was a moment, because it was on my back, you don't get to see what they're actually doing. He said to me halfway through the tattoo, what I did, I changed it around a little bit because there wasn't much ink in there, so I've added to it. And when I turned around, this guy was so big, I looked in the mirror and I went, mate, that is the most amazing tattoo I've ever seen in my life, knowing full well that I'm going to have to get that removed in the next few years.
What was it though?
It was like I said, it sort of looked like a yin yang, but it was a different type of symbol. I don't know why I did it. I'd had a few too many drinks. I did get it removed years later, and it was the most painful experience I've ever had, getting a tattoo removed, and it's actually scarred my lower back now, Jodes. And for some reason, hair grows out of that area.
It encouraged
I've got a really hairy lower back.
because your body's like, I hate this. Let's grow some hair and cover it up.
So I put that in a ponytail sometimes, and it hangs down the bottom of my ass.
Gorgeous.
Well, Fitzy, I got halfway through getting mine removed, the little daisy on my butt cheek, and it was too painful. So it's just like a half-faded daisy, and over the years it's sort of grown and grown and grown.
It's gorgeous, Fitzy. It's absolutely gorgeous.
It's like a whole field of daisies now.
It feels like someone holding back a rubber band, doesn't it, Jodes?
and
then they
flicking you.
flick it into you, but it's constant. It's just a constant pain.
Yeah.
Right.
Let this be a warning to your kids. Ryan Fitzgerald, thank you so much for being back on board in 2024. We absolutely adore you. Can't wait to speak to you throughout the year.
So, have I got a contract with the club? Am I sticking around? Or
You're in competition with a few others for this last spot on the list. So we'll back you in, but just do your best over the next couple of weeks.
Just prove yourself on the track, okay?
Okay, love you guys. See you next week.
And prove yourself off the track as well. This could be quite brutal.
Yeah, not for you though this week. You've been okay. I mean, you butchered a few tennis players' names. That's okay. We've all done that. We've all been there.
Oh my gosh, who's speaking right now, Abs? Like who is Jody to give commentary on how to pronounce anyone's name?
Yeah, you do wonder sometimes, don't you? She gets one right, gets a bit big for her boots.
Oh, doesn't she? Yeah, she got. The guy's opening for Australia, Steve Smith. Nailed it.
Okay, you guys know I'm here, right?
Oh, sorry, I didn't see you there.
Okay, this week's diary has. I've done you a favour, Abby. Actually,
Thanks so much
I've
for that.
given you the opportunity to become, if not an iTunes star, a TikTok star. Okay, you ready for this?
Sure.
All right, let's do it.
Jody's Diary.
Dear Diary, what a historic week here on the Jody and Hazy Show as newsreader Abby launched her new single about her obsession, toys.
Long workday taking its toll. I'm not your toy.
When it comes to catchy jingles, there's no better than the great Bruce McAvaney.
Do you remember, Jones, take a little trip down memory lane?
Yeah.
When Channel 7 and Bruce McAvaney did a promo for the last Melbourne Cup,
No, I don't.
they had Bruce McAvaney singing along to Daft Punk.
One more time.
And then they had a big dance and everything.
One more time. We're gonna
So imagine the great Bruce McAvaney just dancing around, having a bit of fun with this.
One more time.
It's good, isn't it?
Bruce, the greatest broadcaster of all time. Jody and Hazy, the worst.
Next up for Demon Or is Italian Matteo Analdi. And good news for listeners this morning. Is that not how you say it?
I don't know.
Oh, I just said it with confidence.
I think you'll find it's Matteo.
Yeah. Oh, well, at least I didn't confuse a tennis player for an international sex symbol. But one of the highlights yesterday from the Oz Open was Emma Raducanu.
Just call it Emrata.
Emma stopped play.
She was macking on with. Hang on.
No, that's.
Oh, you're talking about Raducanu.
Yeah.
Emrata there.
Are you being serious right now?
And then I was about to launch into. Remember when she was macking on with Harry Styles?
Yeah.
And people got vision. I was like,
Still on tennis, the award for Are We Allowed to Laugh or Not goes to Dylan Alcott.
As we welcome to the panel now, all-round good guy, Olympian, tennis champion, star of stage, screen. Dylan, is there anything you don't do?
Walk.
Dylan Alcott makes these jokes all the time. You're allowed to laugh.
He's in a wheelchair. But if he's making jokes at his own expense, then let's all laugh along, shall we?
It was so sharp by Dylan Alcott.
But he wants us to laugh, so let's laugh. Wow, would you look at that? Abby from the newsroom is number 9,875 on the iTunes charts.
I'm not your
Toilet told. Toilet told.
I'm not your
Toilet.
Diary, the cricket was in town this week and suddenly Hazy is from the Caribbean. 3 debutantes, the West Indies. How do you reckon they'd feel going out to bat facing the Aussie lineup?
Hey, man, we're about to get spanked.
Hey, Caribbean Andrew, you all right?
Coming up next, Chick Chat.
Oh, makes a return.
In short, get yourself involved in this. Does physical attraction have to be instant?
Oh.
What? Hang on. I said incident. I meant instant.
You'll get them on.
6:22 on Adelaide's overnight. I was about to go a bit early there. Just before, I really was going to go for it and just check myself for a second.
Story of your life, done.
Story of my life, isn't it?
And don't worry about me, guys. I'm just going to duck to the ladies. This is what all the different symbols on a bidet mean. Booty, hit twice for soft cleaning mode. Frontal for ladies. Oscillation, back and forth. Pulsating, clean wand, pressure low to high. Position, back to forward, and presets. And there are 1 or 2 user settings you can save your positions, like for spray strength. So I didn't know what was going on at the time. That was before I Googled it. So I just hit them all.
Yeah, wow.
And I had the time of my life.
I don't know what's going on here, but my heart rate's elevated. What a key words in there, isn't it?
Did you leave the toilet at all?
No, we were there for 2 days. The kids were like, where's Mum? Oh, she's still in the toilet.
She's going to the toilet again. Oh, is she okay? Trust me, she's fine. She's absolutely fine.
As always this week, Diary, my good friend Andrew was full of encouragement.
Well, you're going to have to walk there. Make a day of it. Get your steps up there, babes.
What's that, Candy Pants?
So 13, 24, 10, who wants a coffee? Not just a coffee, maybe, let's say, a week's worth of coffee. How does that sound, Candy Pants?
Hang on. You can't get away with that.
What do you mean?
Candy Pants?
What?
What does that even mean?
It's a compliment. I love your outfit this morning.
Okay, Sugar Dax. So to the legend that is Dylan Alcott.
Walk.
Antigua Andrew.
Hey, man, we're about to get spanked.
And Rapper Abs.
I'm not your
Toilet told.
I'm not your
Toilet.
Go off this weekend, kings and queens. All my love, Jodie.
13, 24, 10, who's got a tattoo, maybe it's a little bit trashy, that they somewhat regret?
Yeah.
Raise your hand,
That's
Jodie.
my hand. I've got 2. I got one when I had my first child, and it's a T on my ankle. Looks a little bit like a J. So there's that one, which I at the time seemed perfect because only child. Now I have 4 children.
Yeah.
So where am I going to put the rest of the letters? I can't really do it around the back of my ankle, can I?
That many kids, you're running out of space on your body.
No, exactly. So not that I regret it, but I feel like it's incomplete.
Yes.
If that makes sense. But then I'm in no hurry to get to a tattoo parlour and get more ink.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I don't know.
So you've partially had this removed?
No, not that one.
Oh, okay.
So
Tattoos you got?
there's another one, and it's on my backside.
Oh boy.
Oh boy. So it's on the left cheek, and I got it.
Oh, you got a little W. You got a little W on both cheeks.
We got that one
little
off.
Wow Jones set up from
Stop
Carlton
it.
Footy Club.
I
back
got
in
it
the
when
day.
I was about 22. I was with a girlfriend. We went, stop it. And we were on Harley Street, and we might have had a few fizzy lemonades, and we went, let's go and we're such good friends, we're going to be friends forever. Let's go get matching tattoos. We barely speak now.
Wow.
So it's a little daisy. I got it half removed at a laser place, but made the mistake of booking a massage that same day as well.
Oh my gosh.
So anyone who's ever had a laser removal, it's hot. It is so hot, and it's like little needles jabbing in. And then I went and laid on a heated bed. So I was lying there going, like, just tears streaming down my face. Like, this is my is on fire. Like, literally on fire right now.
Yeah, not a good fire either.
Not a really good, hot fire, like burning. But actually, you know what I mean?
Yeah, there you go. So that sounds like an absolutely horrible, very regretful tattoo.
Yeah, I'm toying with getting it completely
Get it done.
removed. Surely they've advanced things now where they can get rid of it and it's not as painful.
Yeah.
I think it still very much hurts, but absolutely worth it.
Yeah.
Producer Zoe.
Yeah, you're both just staring at me.
I know.
You've got
Very
quite a few
scared.
tats.
What have you got?
I have got quite a few.
And you're only in your 20s, so...
Yeah, I've got 7 tattoos. But I don't regret. I do regret one of them.
Mm.
You're going to make me tell you what it is, isn't it?
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, I know. All right.
What did you think you were going to come on air and we
I
were?
know. I saw you looking at me. I was like, God damn. So when I was a few years ago, I was a little bit heartbroken. And one of my girlfriends was doing home tattoos, and so I let her do one on me.
Wow.
So I've got a little candy love heart just on my hip that says "Not you."
Not you. I've got the same one above my head that says, "G'day, big boy."
Yeah, that was a little trashy. Mum wasn't super proud of me on that one.
Can you show me that?
Yeah.
Bindi would have absolutely.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow.
Oh, no.
It's not good. Poor Alex now as well, my partner.
Yes, not you. It confuses me
Not you,
every
right?
single time. It's like,
Yeah.
what do you mean? Who is it then? What's going on?
Alex looks into her eyes. He's like, "Oh, I love you," and then she pulls up her shirt. He's like, "Oh, now she's saying it's not
you,
me."
bro.
Why are you crying again, Alex? Oh, I saw the tattoo. What about you, Newsreader Abby?
Oh, of course you've got trashy dads.
7 must be the lucky number because I have 7 as well. There's a few that are just things. There's one that I look at, but I do laugh at it. So everyone was getting YOLO written on their feet at one point, or on their foot in my friend group, and I was like, "You guys are the biggest losers, rah, rah." And then I had a few fizzy lemonades and walked down Hindley Street and woke up the next day with my hip, or not my hip, but the side of my leg itching, going, "What is going on?"
Yeah.
Rolled over, and the boyfriend went, "You do remember last night?" Yeah. What do you mean? And then realised that I got YOLO written on my leg.
And it's still there, or have you got rid of it?
Still there, so that makes me giggle. But I did get one on the back of my neck, which my mother called me a name that I can't repeat on radio.
Oh, yeah, I can imagine.
I was just going through one of those tough times and stuff the world. And so I toddled down to Hindley Street again and went and got something on the back of my neck, which I sort of regret now being an adult and older.
What is it?
Is it a
It's
snake?
it's just a little quote.
What is it quote? What is it?
I'm so embarrassed that I can't say it.
Is it if you,
Because
if you can't handle me worse, you don't deserve me in my bed?
It's along those lines. It's along those lines.
Right.
I was like this angry sort of 20-something-year-old that was just going through a bit of a tough time. So, yeah.
I'm torn now because you're looking at me like, let it go, but I don't want to.
We'll come back to this.
right.
Circle
Yeah.
back.
Okay, we'll circle back.
We'll do some poking and prodding
Yeah.
during the break.
Yeah.
132410, regretful tattoos. Do you have any? Bear in mind as well, if you get yourself on air, automatically go in the draw for Taylor in Tokyo. And Jodes, got a nice little prize to give away as well. P1 entertainment voucher. Think family fun, parties, karaoke, go-karts, golf simulators, arcade games, all those types of
And
things.
just on this, I will say the trashier the better.
Yeah.
Oh, God, yeah. Expose yourself.
Come on.
Like producer Zoe type. Trash.
Yeah, thanks.
All right, let's go to Adam. G'day, Adam. How are you, mate?
G'day, guys. How are you?
Good, mate. Yeah. Is it your tattoo or somebody else's?
Nah, it's my tattoo, mate, and it's a stinker.
What is it?
What have we got?
So, when I was about 25, I got my then girlfriend's name, as well. Like my whole right-hand side ribs has got a big glass heart with wings and a stake through it, and a quote with her name, like always and forever. And
Jesus.
I'm now not with her anymore, and have been with my current partner for 8 years. We're engaged, and she refuses to marry me next year until I get it covered up.
Really? Wow.
And let me tell you, I'm not like I used to be. I can't take the pain of tattoos anymore, so
Yeah.
it's going to be a tough one.
So what, you thinking tattoo removal or try and redo another
I'm
tattoo
gonna
over the top?
Redo it, yeah, another tattoo over the top, but it's going to be like my whole side of my body pretty much to cover it.
Yeah, right.
Whoa.
And that's why she makes you wear a T-shirt when you guys are having special times.
Yeah, well, I don't get special time, mate.
Oh, thanks, Dads. Thank you so
outrageous.
much. Let's go to Chloe. Hey, Chloe.
Hey guys,
Go on. Hit us.
got a couple I can't say on air, but the ones I can, I have an X's initials on my finger, but then on my arm, quite visible, I have "Born in Hell."
Yes. You're such a rebel. What's the backstory to that?
Look, I'm born on Halloween. I'm a bit of a devil, if you ask my parents. So when I was about 19, I decided, I've got quite a few tattoos. I thought that'll be a funny little gap filler in a space that I don't know where to put anything else.
That'll be a cute little gap filler, child of Satan, you know?
So what's the process? That's still there. Is it going to get removed or what?
Look, probably not, just because it's kind of funny and it starts a few conversations.
Yeah, good on you. Oh.
No regrets.
No. Wasn't that a bumper sticker that a lot of people... Oh, no, that was No Fear, wasn't it?
No Fear. No Fear used to be a brand, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, but a lot of people got that tattooed on their bodies.
Yeah. Jeez, no regrets there at all.
No.
Hey, Chloe, we want to give you a little prize. We want to give you a P1 Entertainment voucher. Would that be okay with you?
Yeah, thanks very much, guys.
Oh, you're so welcome. Adelaide's biggest entertainment complex now open. Enjoy family fun, parties, karaoke, go-karts, golf, simulators, arcade games, restaurants, bars and more at P1 Entertainment Complex at Hindmarsh. On top of that as well, we're just going to throw you on the standby list for Taylor and Tokyo, which is coming up very, very soon.
Do you want to take one?
Thanks, guys.
Want to take one more on this? You reckon? Tattoos? Go on then.
Yeah, sure.
Sure.
Yeah, no, maybe not.
Okay. All right, sorry, that was my fault.
Hang on. Yes, we are.
Yeah, go on then.
Yes, we are.
All right.
Hello, this is Nova. Who's this? Or is this an anonymous?
Oh, sorry, that's me.
Yeah, go for it.
Yes, in my early 20s was a bit of a trashy stage, and I decided it would be a great idea to get "Wanna Ride" on my just above my pubic zone with an arrow.
Wanna Ride? I'm not sure. What was the feedback that you would get from other people that you were mixing and mingling with?
Well, there was quite a few rides.
What have you taken? Goodness me, it's like the Royal Adelaide show.
Do you know what, Miss Anonymous? Can we give you a prize as well?
Yes, that would be great.
P1 Entertainment voucher. I'm sorry, is the tattoo still there? Is the tattoo still there?
Oh, yes. Sorry. Yes, it is.
Yeah, right.
Have you thought about getting it removed or?
Well, it's in the works, but it's expensive and painful. So.
Yeah. No, you know what? Run with it now. You've come this far.
That's outstanding.
Whoa. I didn't expect that, did you?
You just got the feeling that it was going to be something good when the person preferred to be known as anonymous.
Yeah, they're always good ones, aren't they?
Good stuff.
Here's what you're waking up to, Adelaide.
In the news today.
Breaking news. Breaking news.
What's in the news today?
Your post snooze news.
It's a very valid question. A lot going on in the news. Some of it alcohol related, Abby, in the newsroom.
Unfortunately, yes. So beer and spirit lovers, not good news for those of us who like to head to the pub for a drink because the cost of spirits and beer are going to go up again next month. So there's another beer tax essentially. It means that we could be slugged around $15 for a pint and $24 for a Negroni, which is not good news.
What's a Negroni?
It's a spirit. It's like a dark spirit.
We had those with one of our old bosses here. Negroni, remember? It's like in the little glass. It's a little bit orangey.
Oh, you go, yeah. Jeez.
Maybe Hazy didn't remember that part of the night.
You're painting a bit of a solid picture when you're like, remember? No.
Yeah, so obviously the beer tax excise, we've got one of the highest, I think, in the world. So there's been calls for, I reckon it started 2-3 years ago because cost of living was getting so much and it just continues to go up. So, yeah, essentially the spirit excise will be $100 a litre and the beer tax will be more than $60 a litre for pure alcohol, which is just ridiculous.
I think I've spoken about this before, Abs. I remember getting 2 beers from a certain pub in Norwood one time after a sample game. And it didn't even look at the price, pay for it, sat back down, and it came up my bank receipt, $36.
That's ridiculous.
$18 a pint. It was like a crafty type beer. And I went back up and I was like, is this right? And the lady at the counter was like, yeah, it's pretty expensive.
Sometimes
and I was like, no, you know what?
Yeah. Sometimes when you get a wine and it's one of the nicer brands here, and I won't say what it is because it was exorbitantly expensive, but they say, do you want a small or a large one? And if you got a large one, it's like $22.
And I think people now just don't go out anymore. So then that hurts the hospitality industry. People don't go out and drink like they used to because it was cheaper. I remember 2-for-1 vodkas at the Seaford Tav back in the day.
Fantastic.
On a Friday night.
Fantastic. Drunk responsibly. Well well.
Yeah.
Yes, I did very well.
Yeah, I used to
Clean
have,
them out.
when I was a 18-year-old at $1 fire engines on the Gold Coast at Cheeky's, and then they'd throw in a free plate of fried rice.
Yeah.
Yeah,
how
you've got there
good.
early enough.
Maybe flush it down with some darts as well. The good old days, eh?
Those were the days.
Do you know alternative? We could just stop drinking.
Yeah. Dear me. Let's go to the Oz Open, can we? Oh my goodness, what about this farcical again? Another late night finish that went till well after 3 o'clock in the morning. So can you remember Thanasi Kokkinakis and Andy Murray in 2023? And then it was last night, Daniil Medvedev and Finland's Emil Ruusuvuori. Far out, 3 o'clock in the morning, 3-6-6-7, 6-4, 7-6, 6 love.
Solid.
And he blew him away in the last set. Imagine if that didn't happen. Imagine if the last set went to a tie-break.
Yeah, wow.
You'd be talking like 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning.
Still watching.
So apparently there's rules that you have to get off the court for all other tournaments at 11 o'clock, but for some reason that doesn't apply to the Australian Open. So, but then how do these blokes recover and get up and go again?
Well, you got to get off the court at 11 o'clock. Are you talking airports?
No, like you can't start any games after 11 o'clock in other tournaments.
Oh, right, okay. Yes.
Yeah.
Well, it makes sense.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Why are you playing a professional tennis match at 3 in the morning?
Yeah. It was like, well, where would that happen in any other workplace where you'd have to get up at 3 o'clock in the morning? Oh, I know ours.
There you go. Australian Open. If you're watching the Australian Open until 3 o'clock in the morning last night, well done.
Yeah, congratulations.
Solid stuff.
News.
Bad luck to, Thanasi as well, who went down last night. So our last great white hope.
Yeah.
Little demon.
Took Grigor to at least 4 sets.
Yeah.
So stole a set off him, which was nice.
Yep.
Just quickly, of course, Josh Giddey now has been cleared, the Oklahoma City guard and former Adelaide 36 of any wrongdoing after the Newport police cleared it all. So that's all fine, and it would seem that everything goes back to normal. But the thing that interests me is things like his Weet-Bix still gone.
So just take it back a step for people who aren't familiar with Josh Giddey and actually what went down.
So he was accused of having an inappropriate relationship with a minor in the States. And look, to make a long story short, there was a relationship that took place.
Yep.
But he was of the impression that she was above age. There's specific laws over there that if you have been not so much tricked, but genuinely believe or been told that she's of a certain age, she was 15.
Yeah.
So effectively he's been cleared. It still happened, but he's been cleared of any wrongdoing.
The issue was she jumped on social media straight away and basically said, this just happened with Josh Giddey.
Yeah, she was quite direct
Yeah.
with what happened too.
With her vocabulary.
Yes. But Weet-Bix said that they didn't get rid of him, that his ambassadorship finished on December 31st, 2023, just before he's about to really hit his prime. Yeah, that doesn't make sense at all.
Yeah, okay. All right. Well, it's a shame because he seems from all accounts, from everyone who speaks of him, says he's a nice kid. So,
Yeah.
Oh well. What's this space, hey?
There you go. That's your post-snooze news this morning. Coming up next, the first question for the 6:15 vending machine quiz. Some epic prizes. Please avoid the chips. Fresh hits. Jodes, love a story with a happy ending.
Me too.
Don't we all? Oh, really, really nice stuff. And where do we go for happy endings? Don't answer that too, by the way. Just checked what I said then.
Whoa.
I'm going to continue.
Right,
Let's go to India.
I'm going to suggest Hindley Street, but anyway.
Oh, my goodness. What about this? A miraculous incident in Haryana. That's where all the crazy stuff happens too, by the way.
Yeah.
An 80-year-old man declared dead by doctors came back to life after his ambulance hit a pothole. Of course it did. He was dead, then all of a sudden... Hello.
What was that little squirt at the end there?
I don't know. Maybe a bit of a build-up. And it was like, how long was I out for? Whoo. I need to go to the lavatory. Darshan Singh Bra, being transported from one city to another, was thought to be dead by his relatives who had gathered for his funeral. So he'd been dead for a little while.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. However, in the ambulance, his grandson noticed movement in Bra's hand. They were like, "Oi, doctor, Bra's hand's moving. What's up, Bra?" Confirming he had a heartbeat. They rushed him to the nearest hospital where doctors declared him alive.
That's
phony doctors. Hello.
Oh, hi.
Seriously, come on.
Hi, guys.
Who's your doctor?
Hi.
Hi, everybody.
Hi,
Dr. Nick.
Reeks of Dr. Nick's work, doesn't it?
Doesn't it?
Yeah.
Say.
What I'd like to know is what you'd be like in that situation, because I feel like pretty much every single morning around about 9:45 when we have a team meeting, you're so out of it that a few times we've wondered if you're actually dead.
Shut up.
Yeah. Yeah, like, oh, we think Jodie's dead again. So we look over and it takes like a sharp little shout from our boss, Josh. It's like, Jodie! There she is.
I was wondering why he brought two little paddles to the meeting. That's so weird. Oh.
Or even better, if that was actually you in the back of the ambulance. 'Cause I can imagine you being like, oh, were you guys talking about me?
Battle of the Bangers.
Yeah, enough of the shenanigans. Time to straighten up and be dead set serious. Because this is a really, really serious thing. You can set yourself up for the rest of the weekend, I reckon.
Absolutely. So this is how it works. Two songs from two warriors go head to head.
Yeah.
And then you jump on the Jodie and Hazy Instagram page, vote for whatever you want to hear at 8 o'clock this morning. Whoever gets the most votes wins.
Yeah. All right, let's go into Jodie's selection first. A Cold Chisel classic. It's a good song.
Yep.
Good song. Good song. Up against a bit of Men at Work, The Land Down Under.
And she said, do you come from a land down under? Oh, women's blood and men plunder.
We should point out at this stage these are Aussie cricket team themed songs.
You can pick up a theme there, can't you?
Yeah. Whatever song's going to be played at about 11:45 this morning when they take care of the West Indies at the Adelaide Oval.
Yeah, I don't know what the celebrations are going to be like this time around. I'll just save it for the next test when they wrap up the Frank Worrell Trophy.
Yeah.
But you could just imagine the Aussies, particularly after a World Cup, one of those songs absolutely blasting. Beers everywhere. Travis Head's on fire already.
Yeah. Well, we've just been told 57% to 43 at the moment. We don't know which way it's going.
Okay, I think I have a good idea of which way it's going. Have you seen it?
No.
I think I have a good idea.
Oh, so you're smiling, so...
No, I'm smiling because I reckon we did a bit of Cold Chisel last year.
Oh, did we?
And Cold Chisel did very well.
Yeah, right.
It's the local boy.
Yeah. All right.
It's the
Okay,
absolute
we'll
man,
move on,
Jimmy
but not
Barnes.
before I say that I'm the reigning Battle of the Bangers champion from last year.
I was actually giving you a compliment. You're like, hey, shut up for a second. I'm the champion. I'm like, what is going on? You're so used to the negative stuff coming
I'm
your
so
way.
used to copying
I
it
think
from
you look fantastic. And you're like, shut up. I look fantastic, by the way. I'm like, what's going on here? Get voting on Instagram, Jodie and Hazy. It is Cold Chisel v Men at Work. We will play the winning song at 8 o'clock this morning.
Battle of the Bangers.
Yep, two fiercely competitive comrades who are just trying to set your week up. So obviously it's really competitive between us, but deep down what we're trying to do is set your weekend up beautifully.
Yeah. I mean, sure, we go each other, but it's for the greater good because we want people to feel good on the weekend, don't we?
Yeah, absolutely. So my banger this morning, and don't forget as well, it's Australian Test cricket themed. Just imagine the boys after a little victory bopping along to some of these songs. I've got a bit of Men at Work.
And she said, do you come from a land down under?
It's good, isn't it?
Should have gone the new version.
Really nice.
The remix version.
Remix version.
Should have.
And look, Jodie's gone in a very, very interesting direction.
Toy, told. I'm not your toy, toilet told. Toy, toilet told. Toy, toilet told.
Not quite.
Oh, okay.
Bit of Cold Chisel. Love this.
Just to explain to people who missed the diary a little earlier, that's newsreader Abby's brand new single. It's raced up to number 8,464 in the iTunes charts now.
It's making some moves.
Yeah.
Love that. That's really good.
Yeah. All right.
Welcome to our absolute favourite, and that is camera guy Josh. How are you there, great man?
I'm so good, guys. I'm happy to be back.
Yeah, I bet
How are
you
you guys?
Yeah, we're good.
A bit nervous, to be honest.
Bit nervous?
Yeah.
Do we do an all remix next week and we can have the Land Down Under and Abby's song?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah, cook up some stuff behind the scenes. That'd be nice.
Yeah.
Hey, would you like a little drum roll?
I'd love a drum roll,
Here we
please.
go.
This week it goes to your reigning, defending, undisputed Bruiserweight champion of Battle of the Bangers, Jodie Oddie.
Oh, well done. That's you.
Get in there.
Should we get straight into it then?
Sure.
Oh, congratulations.
Oh, thank
the
you.
winner, Cold Chisel, K-Sam. If you can sing the first line, you're doing pretty well. Bet you can't.
I left my heart to the toughest fan, Casey.
We're going back in time. Hazy's on this daisy.
Yeah, getting through January, just trying to get through and make $1. Let's go. Hang on a second. We're 19th. That's Friday.
What?
Oh, let's go. Get it going. Come on. 1945. On this day, Maggie Beer was born in Sydney. Today's her 79th birthday. South Australian royalty.
Maggie's quince paste.
I'm such a slave for a good quince paste. Is something I've never said before in my life.
Oh, you have now, and it's on the record.
Isolate that, please. 1946, Dolly Parton, born in Sayreville, Tennessee.
Sorry, where?
Sayreville, Tennessee. Today's her 78th birthday. You ready? 3, 2, 1.
Jolene,
Jolene, Jolene, Jolene. Oh, that kind of half worked.
It's okay.
Was it actually? I think it's melodies, but different voices.
I know, but I love how you always have to go higher than me.
I didn't go higher than you.
Yeah, you did.
I went aggressively lower than you.
Play it back.
Gosh, I don't think you understand how music works.
Oh, soz, mate. Soz, I didn't do sets at the Lion every
singing
Sunday
like this.
afternoon.
Jolene, you're like, oh, you went higher than me. Oh my gosh, you are Miley Cyrus covering the song. 2012, the first of 6 Batmobiles produced for the 1960s Batman TV series sold at auction for $4.6 million.
Wowza.
Favourite comic character?
I don't really get into comics, but Wonder Woman, she confused my sexuality when I was a bit younger. She was so hot.
What do you mean?
Well, I had a crush on her.
A crush on Wonder Woman?
Yeah.
You're probably not alone. I think there'll be a lot of people, men, women, everyone else has got a crush on Wonder Woman. She's pretty special.
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
Well, I mean, anyone who's got bracelets who can shoot out a loop and then also fly an invisible plane, what's not to love?
So, did she hook up with Superman? What is the deal?
I don't know.
Is that a thing?
I'm not sure.
Are they even the same family?
But it's not Ken and Barbie, mate. You're not 6 and you're not making them pact.
How did you know I used to do that with Ken and Barbie?
And I bet you took their pants off too to see what was
absolutely. Got a pen involved as well and started drawing all over places I probably shouldn't have. Number 1 song on Jan 19, 2006, So Sick by Neo. What the hell do you reckon Neo's doing these days?
Oh, I don't know. Really questioning his choice to call himself Neo.
All right, let's put this out there. Hey, Neo, give us a call.
13 24 10, what you up to?